This learning object is a production of Abu Dhabi Men's College, Center of Excellence for ICT and Learning Technology.
Today we're going to be looking at Windows Server Administration, which is the creation of users and groups and applying those groups to a folder. Users and groups in Windows Server, we go to Administrative Tools, Computer Management, and in Computer Management we will see Local Users and Groups. If you open that up, you will see two folders, Users and Groups. Those users and groups in there are the default users and groups. Right-click New Users, and we write in the username. This is the username. Depends on how you want to structure it. The method I'm using is first name followed by the initial of the surname. Then you can write a description, a full name, Hassan Ali, and the description, what is their job title, Managing Director in this case. The password is set by yourself, so it's up to you. We can discuss this at a later stage. We usually remove user must change password at next login, and then we can continue to create more users. This is Ahmed, and we use the same format, Ahmed, and we place the first initial of their surname. His name, full name is Ahmed Mohammed, and we attach his job description there, which is manager. Again, we put in a password of our own choice. 2 times just to make sure you don't make a mistake.
And cut that.
I've created 9 users, and it's the same process whereby we put in the username, full name, description, password 2 times, and we press the create button.
And cut that.
We put in our final user. We then don't press the create button, we will press the close button. We're going to apply those groups to a folder and see the outcome of those actions. We finish the users we want to add, we can then go to the groups folder. Same process, right-click, new group, and we write in the group name. In this case, the group is called Accounts. The description of the group is Accounts Department. At the same stage, we can also add users to that group. We don't have to, but at this stage we can add users to the group. So we press add. We enter the username of each of the group members. So we put in Ahmed M. We check names. We can put a space and then add the next user. Khalid A, check name, space, Aliyah S, check name, and one more because we have four members of this group, Nadia H, check name. Okay. So there we have 4 names, and we press create. We can, at this stage, create our next group. We've speeded up this process because it's the same as before, except it's the sales department this time. Now we have those 2 departments, 2 groups. We can now apply them to a folder. So I'm going to my computer. I'm going to create a folder which is called Accounts. I'm going to create a folder which is called Company Sales. And we're going to look at the properties, the security, local security properties of that folder. So we have administrator, creator, owner, system, and users. These are default groups which are created with every folder. If you see there, the permissions are greyed because we have inherited those users from the parent folder. To remove those inheritances, we go to the tick box and remove the tick, and then we can remove them. So we've removed system and we've removed creator owner. We now add our two groups to this folder, company sales. We will add sales and we will add accounts. Both times clicking on check names. So the default permissions when you add a group is read, list and read and execute, list and read, and you will see that for both. In this case we've decided to give sales read and execute, list, read and write, so they will be able to write in the folder company sales. Accounts still only has read, execute, list and read. And so we log off to test these permissions. And we're logging in with the user Abdullah, which is a member of the sales group. That you see there, Abdullah Ahmed. We go to company sales and we will try to create a text document. And he creates a text document called company sales. He's allowed to. He's also allowed to modify this document. These are company sales. And we'll test that, save. So he's allowed to modify as well. We'll also test by creating a folder here. And we'll call the folder sales for 2008. So a user in the group sales is allowed to create files and create folders and modify those files. Now we'll log on as a user from accounts. So we'll log on as Khalid. And he has his password. And we will go and test the permissions that a user from accounts has. So we'll go to the same folder, company sales, and we will see if we can read or create a text document, and we are told access denied. He doesn't have permission. We tried to create a folder, we were told access denied. We can read the file company sales. So we have read permission. We want to add a line to this file to test our modify permission, our write permission. These are also company accounts. We try to save this and we aren't allowed. It's telling us we should call it some other name. We try to save it and the permission is denied. So we can't write in that folder, we can't save, we can't give it even another name, and so we only have read permission. And we go into sales folder and we try to create another document, and again access is denied. So this has shown us that and a user from accounts has only read permission in the company sales folder. Windows Server Administration is a powerful tool which allows us to create users and groups which we can then apply to folders and secure those folders, whereby giving some groups read, write, list and modify permissions, and other groups only maybe read permissions. It creates a very powerful tool which is used in enterprises today.